This is the cat food feeder, Moultrie Mobile. There's one of the kittens. We got 3 new kittens too. These are the 2 that I found at Kaplinger and I brought over here. So I just saw somebody's 3 kittens over there in that mess. Yeah, I put this powder down in between the feed. It's basically diatomaceous earth plus a bunch of herbs. And I thought the cats had more food than they did, so I bought only 2 bags because I was going to take the 3rd bag to Kaplinger, but they got plenty of food still. They were out of the purple cat, so I got this one instead. This is the 2nd best one that they had. But that purple diamond cat food is probably the healthiest cat food. Well, the healthiest, most affordable cat food, I should say. I mean, you could go spend $100 a bag if you want, but I mean, the purple diamond cat food is almost $40. Oh. And there you go, that's their automatic feeding. These guys get fed 1 second 10 times a day. But this is the only thing they get to eat besides mice and whatever else they might eat. Rodents and bugs. But this is Country Value. Like I said, it's the 2nd best one that they have at the feed store. Unless you want to break the bank. Once I get my dividends up, then I won't worry about money so much. But yeah. Right now I'm kind of pinching pennies. But good news is we might have won our battle over there at Collins. So if that's the case, we just saved a butt ton of money. So yeah. I don't really guess I need to put padlocks on these things. I could put carabiners on them too. But I started putting padlocks on them for some reason. But yeah, it kind of defeats the purpose of putting a padlock on it though, because I keep the keys in there. But mostly I'm just keeping the coons out. Yeah, this is like the cat's little sanctuary. The goats can't get up in here to get the food, or the pigs. There was a pallet board here that I took out for the dog to get in and out whenever we had the dog over here. This was the dog feeder. But anyway, now it's the cat feeder. Because I got another feeder in the cat camper, but the cats poop in there all the time. And it's all grody. So I moved them out here. Where if they poop in here, I got holes in the bottom of this tote. And it'll eventually wash out, you know. Where inside the camper, it doesn't wash out. So what I'm going to do differently in the future is I'm going to build another chicken coop for the cats. And then that way the chickens can go in. If they, poop on the ground or whatever, the chickens will go in there and clean up the poop instead. have it getting all grody nasty. But at the same time, it'll go back to the earth, whatever they don't eat, because I know chickens will eat cat poop along with dogs. So, yeah. But anyways, so yeah, these guys get 10 seconds of feeding every day. And they need it right now because they're nursing. And it's mostly just a supplement too to keep them alive. When I have an abundance of cats, it's not enough to keep them fat. And they gotta hunt for food. But right now I only got like a half dozen adults, and so at one time I had like 30 cats. And so when I have that many cats, I gotta up the feeding so they would get more than 1 second 10 times a day. And what I do with these guys, it's a little bit easier to adjust their feeding, where the other one is a little bit more difficult. And when I got more money, I'll adjust my feeding over there with the goats too. But basically what I try to do is I have 1 second per cat for food. So right now I only have like 6 adult cats and a bunch of kittens. So 10 seconds is probably ideal. But if I have, say, 15 cats, then I'll adjust the settings to where maybe like the one setting in the middle of the 10 settings would be 5 seconds instead of 1 second. Or whatever, you know, like I'd adjust it accordingly. So I try to have it to where it's 1 second of feeding per cat per day. And it seems to balance out. So, and I'll eventually do the same up here for this feeder, for the sheep and goats. Problem with that feeder is it's pretty much all the goats that get the food. So, yeah. So I should just calculate it by how many goats I have, because they hog it all. And I can do that real quick before I leave, because now that we still got probably another 30 days, but it looks like we have a light at the end of the tunnel with the Collins property. Looks like we won at least the battle, not quite the war yet, but the war's almost over. We won another battle, and there's a light at the end of the tunnel. So that's going to save us a bunch of time and money over there. And I forgot where I was going with that. So now I can afford to up the feeding for the goats a little bit. Sheep and goats. But yeah. I just keep putting more money into my dividend stocks, and then I take the extra money and put it into the land. Once the dividend stocks are supporting me, then I can start dumping more money into the land. I'll just work, you know, to put money into the land and live off of my dividend stocks. So, yeah, once the dividend stocks are supporting me, I'll just live on that. And then whatever I want to do on the land, if I need like a couple grand, I just work a couple weeks and I got the money for the land. So yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely start cutting back. I'll be part-time at that time, because I'm 50 now. I should be semi-retired, but I'm not. I still got probably another 5 or 10 years to go. All right, party on. Let's see if I can find these kittens before I go. Nope. They disappeared on me. Yeah, soon I'll have more time to clean this place up too. Start getting more organized. Last 2 years I've just been crazy busy. Maybe they went back in here. Yeah, this cat camper is a disaster. Whoa, wasps. Could be a mud dauber. Could be those are definitely wasps. Oh well. Can't play any kittens. They're hiding. Stranger danger. Where's the kittens? Shiner. Shiner. Hi. Bug flew right in my ear. Yeah, I don't know where those kittens went. But oh well. They'll turn up. Here's the other two kittens. This one here. Kitty, kitty. She wasn't scared of me. Now she's getting scared of me again. Kitty, kitty. It's okay, kitty, kitty. It's okay, kitty, kitty. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Why? Why are you scared? Why are you scared? Yeah, you know me. You know me. I'm nice. Yeah. You get fat and healthy. You and your Bubba. Yeah. Donna. Alright, I gotta get going.